I love movies. In fact, movies are one of my favorite things. The magic, the ambience, the popcorn. I love popcorn. You probably like a lot of movies too. But let's be honest, there are probably some adjustments we could make to our movie habits. But for you, maybe it's not movies, maybe it's books or video games. I love books and video games too. But there are some things there that we could probably also stand to adjust. What do I mean? I don't mean that movies are bad and books are evil. What I do mean is that sometimes there are parts of movies or books that if Jesus were sitting right next to us, we'd be embarrassed about. But as you may recall, we left off KOFK reporters last week. They're going through the story of Holy Week, the last week where Jesus did a lot of things before Good Friday and Easter. We've got an interesting story unfolding in Jerusalem, so let's go over to KOFK News. Hello and good morning from KOFK News. I'm this guy reporting from absolutely nowhere. We've been following Jesus recently. An other guy is on the scene where Jesus appears to have made quite the topic. Welcome, other guy.
Thanks, this guy.
So, you're outside the temple, right?
That is correct.
I understand that Jesus just went through the temple. Did he look happy?
No? He looked very angry.
Angry? What happened when he entered the temple?
He flipped over the tables.
He did what? What was on the tables?
Money and doves.
Why would Jesus flip tables with money and doves on them?
He said that it was written, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers."
What did he mean?
Well, they were selling doves and charging high rates to exchange money. These were offerings for the temple, but people can only get them if they spent greatly. So it was kind of a scam.
So, in other words, Jesus entered the temple, saw people using it as a marketplace with unfair prices, and angrily flipped the tables to show them that what they were doing was wrong.
That is correct.
What a story. Thanks, other guy. Remember, you heard it here first on KOFK News. Now hold on just a gosh darn minute. What does Jesus starting the table flipping meme have to do with us watching movies? The answer is found in 1 Corinthians 3:16. Don't you know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit lives in you? Uh-oh. When we read books, play games, or watch movies that have parts that are shameful before God, we're putting them straight into His temple. Our brain counts. Don't worry, Jesus won't flip your kidney. But He does want us to be clean. And He's offered us two important things to help us. First, He's given us the Holy Spirit, our guiding spirit of wisdom. We can ask the Spirit for help in avoiding bad things. Second, He's given us the ability to freely become clean. Ask Jesus for honest forgiveness, and by His freely given grace, you become clean. Just like that. Seriously, not kidding. Keep an eye out for next week, because we'll be talking about communion and the Last Supper. There were just too many bloopers to even show. I'm not kidding. There was like a billion that was just like over and over, and I'd have to make like a blooper reel of and